Good news, everybody, I did not need to immolate myself in the movie theater.
Yes, he did not. Wait.
Wow, we can't get through a single intro without some kind of flub. I love it.
Convention exhaustion. I'm gonna blame it on that, personally.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anyways, welcome to Under the Bridge, everybody.
Welcome to Under the Bridge.
I'm Cody, aka the Scarlet Troll, pronouns he, him.
And I am Greg, aka Greg, also pronouns he, him.
And this is our podcast where we talk news of the pop culture variety. Sometimes comic news, sometimes gaming news, pretty much always movie news, and also pretty much always a movie review. So make sure to ring the like button, smash that bell, and share the video around if you're into that sort of thing.
Sorry. I couldn't help but crack my thumb.
I think you could. I think you could.
Share it to your friends. We really appreciate it. It helps us out a lot.
Yeah.
Man, I haven't seen you this dejected since the post-credits scene to Fantastic Four.
Oh, we'll get to that. We will certainly get to that.
Yes.
So, full disclosure, we were at a convention all weekend, and we were walking around in downtown Tampa in probably 100-degree heat.
It was at least 100 degrees at one point on the Saturday of.
Yeah, so we're a little goddamn loopy right now. You'll have to bear with us on that, or don't, but either way, you know.
Or, no, do bear with us for it. Give us that engagement, please.
Yeah, go watch Fantastic Four Rise of the Silver Surfer Cinema Synergy episode. I need it.
Please.
I worked hard on it. I worked really hard to get it up before... Wow. I worked really hard to get it uploaded.
Look, Cody...
We're going to the news! That's it! Enough of this!
What's in the news?
San Diego Comic-Con happened. That's not all we're talking about, but other stuff. Comics news! Right! Oh, boy.
Wait, do we need to talk about dead people?
Oh, yeah, we should probably bring the mood down, huh? So we lost Ozzy Osbourne. Official diagnosis is, I believe, is a heart attack.
That's saying something, considering all the things that went into his body over his nearly 80-year-old life.
I know, right?
Yeah. The drug use part of his Wikipedia is substantial.
Yeah, that's something else. But God, what a legend.
Absolutely.
No exaggeration, just what a
legend.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a different... The man, the myth, the legend, I don't know, just it's sad.
The man, the myth, the legend, the World of Warcraft player.
He's like the reverse Akira Toriyama. It's not that I thought he was gonna live forever, it's that I'm honestly surprised he didn't die sooner. And I mean that with the deepest possible affection.
Yeah, I did completely misinterpret how old he was, though, because I honestly thought he was in his mid to late 80s. I did not realize he was like 76.
Yeah, I mean, that's still damn good.
That's still very good. Again, considering how many things went into his body over his life.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He was the Iron Man.
Insert speech about was Black Sabbath done when Ozzy Osbourne left the group.
Great question, not equipped to handle it.
Yes, it's like, who's Black Sabbath? Get the off my property.
McCready, what the hell are you doing here? Go watch Thanksgiving, kids.
Yes, indeed.
Or not kids.
No,
you know
definitely not kids. Kids, do not watch Thanksgiving.
Honestly, kids, don't watch this podcast, but maybe point your parents at it.
Yes.
Or your older siblings, I don't know.
That's the part where, he said older siblings. Hey, I'm gonna ask my 8-year-old brother to watch the show.
Oh, yeah, that is a bit of a loophole, isn't it? Anyways, we're also sad to report that Malcolm Jamal Warner, probably best known as Theo on The Cosby Show, also died.
Yes.
Which is very unfortunate. Apparently drowned in a swimming accident.
Yeah, I saw. It's just like, oh, damn.
That is not a way to go.
No, not at all. I want to say drowning is generally considered a very painful way to go.
Yeah. I don't really have anything else there. Just, that really stinks.
It resonates with me more so being a black kid watching The Cosby Show. Even though, unfortunately, my brain will no longer be able to disassociate that with the things that Bill Cosby himself did. That was a cornerstone of black television in the 90s. So, that's a particular level of sadness for me, personally.
I imagine.
Yeah.
As always, condolences to their family, their friends, their loved ones, the people who actually knew them as people, because, you know... We're just, is it too early for me to, I'm gonna have to bleep one anyway.
Yeah, so you're gonna have to bleep me at least once.
We're just two chuckle fucks behind a screen, lamenting the loss of people whose art we appreciated. but did
Yes.
not actually know. So,
Mm-hmm.
not really a loss in that sense. That is unfortunate, but condolences to the people who have actually lost something as a result of this.
On that note, I am half tempted to suggest that we put Mega Church Murder on the list. What even is that?
I don't know. American television film. Oh.
Oh no.
There's no description.
With an 88-minute runtime.
There's no description
There's
here.
no description on
There's
this
no plot summary. It doesn't even mention the genre. It just says 2015 America. Is this on Letterboxd? We interrupt this to bring you a hopeful summary of Mega Church Murder. After popular and charismatic megachurch leader Hamilton Spears commits suicide, his teenage daughter Hannah's life goes off the rails. The only thing keeping her together is her new boyfriend Oliver. When she finds evidence pointing to a church conspiracy and threats toward her father, she's determined to prove that Hamilton's death was murder, not suicide. As she gets closer to the truth, she realizes her own mother may be involved in her father's murder, and that the boy she is falling in love with is the son of his killer.
Oh. Okay, there's a lot going on.
There's a lot to unpack there.
What's the genres?
I can't add it to the list right now because there's not any space.
Let's see.
Thriller, mystery, drama. Oh, that sounds terrible. And it's on Tubi.
Oh, really? Oof.
Oh, man. We're gonna move on now.
Yes. To the news.
Yeah, speaking of deaths, except not really. I might have gotten your hopes up when I said the Ultimate Universe might be ending.
God damn it.
So what's actually happening is that Ultimate Spider-Man, as written by Jonathan Hickman and drawn by Marco Checchetto,
has murdered Paul.
God, I wish. Very little would make me happier at this point. I'm doing pretty good, you know?
Yeah, he is.
I'm gonna have a Switch 2 soon. Gonna be able to actually get Pokemon Scarlet and Violet to run. There's Mega Dragonite, by the way. I wasn't gonna put that on the list, but it looks stupid and I love him. But where does it go with this? Ultimate Universe, right?
Yes.
That's how you know it's a good episode.
We're both just delirious, oh boy.
Tangent part of the way through, it's great. But no, Ultimate Spider-Man is going to be ending with issue number 24 in time for the big crossover event, Ultimate Endgame.
Continue.
So the concept is the maker, the original Ultimate Universe is Reed Richards, who went evil and psychotic, who basically created this universe by stopping all the heroes from becoming heroes.
Huh.
He got sealed away in a time-dilated bubble for 2 years.
Okay.
During which time, who knows how much time is passing on his side. And the Ultimate Universe has been progressing in real time, with each issue taking place the next month.
Really?
Yeah, it's been actually a pretty interesting experiment. It's a shame for Ultimate Black Panther, where roughly 10 issues in, and nothing had fucking happened.
Aw.
But, yeah, them's the breaks, I suppose.
Right.
But Ultimate Endgame is going to be about what happens when the Maker comes back, and what will be the fate of the Ultimate Universe from there. They haven't announced that the Ultimate Universe is continuing, but since Ultimate Spider-Man is still selling like hotcakes, who even says that anymore?
Yeah, that's fair.
Do hotcakes sell? Those are just pancakes, right?
They're pancakes.
They're just pancakes. I guess pancakes do sell.
And
I want pancakes now.
I just mostly ate an entire pizza, so I'm good on pancakes.
We're going to IHOP. Oh well.
And here I was looking for an excuse to beat my hand on the desk again.
Great.
Yes.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Okay.
Most likely they're going to relaunch it. It has been said this is not a cancellation. This is actually where Hickman wanted to take it.
Okay, if you say so.
I believe him. I believe he probably coordinated this up for the first 2 years and then went, I'm gonna head out. Insert SpongeBob meme. More news!
More stuff.
We have an update on Eyes of Wakanda. It turns out they are not staggering the release out. All 4 episodes are releasing on August 1st.
Ah, the glorious Netflix approach.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 4 episodes, so...
Right, so it's only like a couple hours. It's basically the runtime of a movie.
There was another trailer, too, but since it's coming out...
in a week.
Less than a week.
What day does it come out?
The 1st.
Okay.
It is the 28th.
Right. 3 days!
3 days! Hell, it'll be tomorrow by the time the... No, it'll be 2 days by the time this episode is out. I can count. I can math. Things are not horribly falling apart around me. Why do you ask? No, sir. No, it's a new trailer. I mean, yeah, I don't know why they're doing this, aside from, I guess, maybe...
reminding people that it exists?
Yeah, I guess they're probably expecting this isn't going to draw up the most enthusiasm just because of the lack of a central superhero protagonist.
Mm-hmm. What, is this going to be like a Wakanda slice of life, basically?
It's an anthology series taking place across different eras of history.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So basically a Wakanda slice of life, just through the annals of history.
It's about their, special forces conducting missions to help maintain Wakanda's secrecy over the years. Which is an interesting concept, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay.
But I can definitely see where they probably aren't going to be able to drum up as much support for that as they'd like.
Right.
Especially not with Peacemaker coming out on the 21st.
Yeah.
No offense to Eyes of Wakanda, I would not want to go up against Peacemaker. We'll get to that, though.
Yes.
Boy, we're blazing through this faster than I thought. This is great. I'm quite pleased, actually.
For the sake of for our respective sanity, that's probably a good thing.
Booster Gold!
Booster Gold.
It's not dead yet!
Yet, he says.
The series has attached David Jenkins, creator of Our Flag Means Death, to write the pilot. Huh. And it's understood that the plan is, if it's taken a series, that he will be the showrunner. I'm not familiar with that show. I've heard very good things. It's on my list of things that I might want to check out at some point, but I'm very bad at watching TV. I'm bad at watching movies. I'm worse at watching TV.
I am worse than him at watching TV.
Yeah. But no, mostly I'm just glad it's still alive.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because, this is such a cool concept. I like Booster Gold. He's a dumbass. That's part of what makes him fun. I was hoping him showing up would mean that maybe Ted Kord could come back and we could get some Blue Beetle Booster Gold shenanigans.
Right.
It would have been glorious.
We don't know anything about who's playing Booster Gold, do we?
So, there were rumblings, and I think it was soft confirmed by Xolo Maridueña, the actor who played Jaime Reyes in the Blue Beetle movie, that Kumail Nanjiani was attached.
Oh, no kidding.
However, there's been since there's been no traction on the show since then, I wouldn't be surprised if maybe that was something he heard.
Okay.
From one of the rumor sources that maybe he took as fact. Or maybe it is the case. I'll take it. 100%. He'd be a great Booster Gold.
Right.
Because he's funny. That's the important part. Booster Gold is an idiot.
I'm just Pete.
And that's going to be zero context now. My dating life is not discreet.
But hey, I still end up... I fucked that up so bad.
But it gets eyes on everything except my comedy. Right!
I mean, it is true. That man does still show up in Super Bowl commercials. Yep.
And now, we bring back that favorite segment from the barrel of James Gunn. He officially released the, I guess, spoilers for Superman, but they're not huge spoilers, they're minor spoilers.
Right.
In the Justice Gang's headquarters, there's a mural with a bunch of different super characters on it. And James Gunn officially released the full mural images.
Oh, no kidding.
And I don't remember if this list that I have is officially confirmed by him, but I believe this is the most accurate list as far as we know. I do not know who half of these characters are.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So we've got Madame Xanadu. I know her. She was a member of the Demon Knights back in medieval times, the Dark Ages, and she also was responsible in the New 52 for forming Justice League Dark. I believe she's a psychic?
Alright.
I think.
So we have a Metal Gear character.
Silent Knight. Deadly Knight. I don't know who that is.
Okay.
Exoristos, which sounds familiar. I think she was one of the Demon Knights.
Okay.
Black Pirate, who I think is white. Miss Liberty, no idea. Whip Whirlwind.
Okay.
No, there's too many fucking speedsters, man.
Well, isn't it the thing? Speedsters are the worst ones to write for.
Yeah. Oh, apparently he's Max Mercury? I'm vaguely familiar with him.
Okay.
Super Chief, that sounds...
An Iraqi warrior active in the pre-Columbian America, Empowered,
I think that's.
Oh, they typoed. Yeah! Major publication gets typos. Nice. By a fragment of a meteorite called the Manitou Stone, he gained increased strength, speed, and senses for 1 hour. Only 1 hour.
This sounds like it was probably written by a white person.
Wow! Major comic books characters, historical or otherwise, written by mostly white people. What can you say?
El Diablo. I thought that was a Marvel character. Or maybe that was just Diablo.
Is this going to be a thing of how Shazam was originally called Captain Marvel?
Maybe. Iron Monroe. No idea. The Ghost of Flanders. Oakley dokley, neighborino. I didn't know he was sick.
A mass crime fighter during World War II. Okay, I'm kind of interested in that by default.
Now this one's cool. Sandman, the original, not Dream of the Endless, but Wesley Dodds. He fought with a gas mask and a pouch of sleeping sand, basically. No, it was a sleeping gas gun. Never mind.
Okay.
I had that wrong. Amazing Man, no idea. Zatara, mostly notable for being Zatanna's dad.
Okay.
Liberty Bell, nope. Bullet Man, nope. Max Mercury, I know he's a speedster and he's I think, extended member of the Flash family. Bullet Girl, TNT, and Dan the Dynamite.
Well, TNT is an American news network, or television
Well done.
network.
Phantom Lady, nope. Atomic Knight, now this description is funny. A 1960s hero operating in the post-apocalyptic future of 1992.
Was that during the Reagan administration? No, I think that would have been HW. Never mind. Or no, HW was the 80s.
Freedom Beast, never heard of him, but he is apparently the successor of B'wana Beast, who I am familiar with just from that one Justice League Unlimited episode where Wonder Woman got turned into a pig. He didn't have a major role because it was mostly a Batman Zatanna episode.
Okay.
Wildcat. Wildcat I am familiar with. He's a boxer, he wears a cat suit, he's got claws. I'm pretty sure he died and got a successor, although maybe that was just in the Stargirl series, which I still need to finish.
Yeah, we never watched the second season of that, did we?
No, I think it got to 3 seasons?
Did it get free?
I think it got more than 2.
Okay.
I don't remember, though.
What was it that the brother said? It's like, can I be a hero now? Or
Can I be part of the Justice Society? Vibe! Oh my god. Most of you will know him from the Flash CW series, where he was one of Barry's main supporting characters for, I think, most of it. I don't know, I got like 2 seasons in and thought, this is fucking stupid. Gunfire. A 90s hero who gains the ability to turn any object into an energy gun through touch. That sounds like the 90s.
That sounds like cheating.
And then also Maxwell Lord put himself on the mural, presumably. Would not surprise me.
No, probably not.
Now, also interestingly, Gunn has teased that in one of the scripts they're working on, 2 of those characters are kind of important.
Okay.
I have no idea which ones they could possibly be.
I mean, it'll probably be at least 2 that no one's really familiar with for the most part.
I could see Max Lord. And then any of them, really.
Fair.
But, yeah, no, I don't know. Anyways, that was a breakdown of me mostly going, I have no idea who this is.
Right.
Cue that one clip from Justice League Unlimited. I love that one, where Flash and Lex Luthor body swap, and Lex and Flash's body just goes, if nothing else, at least I can learn Flash's secret identity. Pulls off the mask, looks in a mirror. I have no idea who this is. it's just like, yeah.
Yeah, get fucked.
That's what you fucking get, Lex. Anyways, also noteworthy, writer Anna Nogueira has been working on the Supergirl movie, and was also hired to write the Wonder Woman reboot that they're working on.
Okay.
Apparently she was also attached to Teen Titans, but Gunn has said that a second draft does not exist. She's been on Wonder Woman for a while.
Okay.
So it could be that Teen Titans got shuffled aside because, well, once Superman worked, they were like, alright, cool, they're on board with reboots.
Yes.
Get Gal Gadot out of here, she's fine. She's back in the Fast and Furious movies where she belongs.
And is alive somehow.
And it's yeah, that's the whole bread and butter of that series. Nobody dies.
Fucking die. Wait, no, there's one character who has stayed dead. Vance. You don't know who that is. He's the guy that gets mad at Brian in Fast and Furious 1 for always talking to Mia.
Oh, that guy!
Yeah, he dies in 4. Yeah, yeah, he comes back, and he dies.
Can't say as I'll miss him.
No, I need to make you watch Fast and Furious 4 at some point.
Han's alive because lasers.
Because we watched Tokyo Drift very recently, by the way. Like,
it was a fun time.
Us and our friend group. And that was one where it's just like, watching it back, it's like, okay, no, Han surviving is actually bullshit.
So, yeah, no rush. You know, I'm just interested to see whatever comes out at this point. Make the Authority, please.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't let it fall by the wayside.
Yes, please indeed.
Gunn, please take it over yourself if nobody will.
Point the gun at the script.
At the Authority.
I'm getting caffeine.
Alright, bye!
I'll be right back.
We'll be right back!
Today's episode of Gamer...
Did you just almost call the podcast Gamer Sup?
Oh, we are not doing great right now. Today's episode of Under the Bridge
is not sponsored by Gamersubs unless they want to pay us. We are surprisingly cheap, though.
Yeah. I had that whole bit, like, in my head and everything. This will be a fun little introduction piece, and then I still managed to fuck it up.
Yep, that sounds very familiar. That's me trying to tell the Banana Who joke to a toddler for the first time.
Oh my god.
I had it in my head! And what do I say? Hey, kid! Orange! Fuck! I don't think I actually shouted fuck, don't worry.
I mean, I probably would have in front of my niece if I had that moment. Only for her to say. There was one time when, like, apropos of nothing, there was one time when I was with my sister, my brother-in-law, and my niece. My brother-in-law swears like a sailor. He swears all the time. And I'm talking with him, and I just, like, let out a swear, and she just looks at me and goes, "That's a bad word." I'm like, how do you pay attention to what I say? But when your dad says the same stuff, I was like, oh, I don't give a shit.
She holds you to a higher standard. She respects you.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's fucking scary.
Let's go to trailer time.
Let's do trailer time.
It's trailer time again. We've got movie previews to watch. It's trailer time again. Alright, so we got a couple of trailers that I shan't be talking about. There was the Eyes of Wakanda trailer, which again, it comes out in 3 days. I don't see the point.
Right. We
got a trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's 2. Whatever, I'll probably go see it because I respect the animatronics and hate everything about it like I did the first one. Except the animatronics. The animatronics were really good.
And we also got a trailer for Avatar.
Fire and Ash. But not the way you might think. No, they did it again. I'm so goddamn sick of this trend where the previews are all done. Now it's the movie theater adverts. Now it looks like the movie's getting ready to start.
It's like, but wait, there's more.
One more preview, guys. Go watch Avatar. If you haven't, you're gonna, because it's the highest grossing fucking movie on the planet. At least.
Well, wait, did that one Chinese movie this year beat it
I don't know if Neza beat it. I'm probably butchering that pronunciation, too. Looking it up.
Right.
Highest grossing animated film, highest grossing non-English language film, first animated film in history to cross $2 billion mark.
The 5th highest grossing movie of all time.
Okay, so it's still not there.
Does Avatar count as an animated movie?
No.
Ah.
That's what makes it the highest grossing animated film of all time.
Oh, fair. Look, man, with all the CGI in the Avatar films.
Sorry, that was my Vin Diesel impression. What'd you think? Oh man, what a fucking mess. What were we talking about? Right, Avatar. Yeah, shan't be watching it.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll finally watch them, I don't know.
In all seriousness, though, if this is going to be a trend even for... I could see it being one thing for, like, major movie releases, which would make it even more annoying.
Yeah.
If this is going to be a thing for, like, normal movies, well, as normal as a movie can be, these people are running out of goddamn ideas.
What do you get out of that? There's not even a timestamp. Like,
yeah.
What is that for? Is that
just make that the last
before...
trailer? Yeah, because it'll be a lot more memorable then. Instead, you just piss people off, where it's just like, well, I thought the movie was going to start, but they had one more trailer,
and that's already 20 minutes after the movie was supposed to start. So actually, 30. The previews don't start now until 10 minutes after it's supposed to start.
Yeah.
God, what's become of the industry?
Desperation.
Yeah. I guess we ended up talking a little bit about the Avatar trailer after all. Accidentally.
Does that count, though?
I think that counts.
Okay.
It certainly doesn't count as talking about Spinal Tap 2.
True.
Which also got a trailer.
Yes.
If not for the fact that we watched that recently, in the last
Within the
year.
last, like, few months, yeah.
In the last year, at least, I know that. Actually, do I have it on the... Oh, yep, this is Spinal Tap in April. Okay, it was in the last few months. Cool. If it wasn't for that, I probably wouldn't care, but having now actually seen This is Spinal Tap,
yeah,
I'm on board.
This one kind of came out of left field, in all honesty.
But I like the concept of revisiting this band that was already kind of fading out of recognition and into obscurity.
Yeah.
And then revisiting them decades later where they're all old and washed up. Well, that one guy's going pretty hard in the pub.
He was. That bit was great, where he just lets out, like, the heavy guitar, like, strum. That goes hard.
While everybody else is playing, like, softer, sadder folk music, and then he just lets go with the guitar. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, 100%.
I like the tap water gag. Oh, is this Audison water? No, it's tap water.
If this band was real, that would be a thing. Like, you know for a fact it would be.
I'd probably buy it.
Mm.
Just for the joke.
Watch them actually make that as a lead-up to the movie.
Son of a James Gunn.
Plays the sound effect again. He's thinking about it.
Now I have to. You summoned it. You summoned it. Spinal Tap 2, right. In the wake of one of the actors passing away recently, it's kind of unfortunate that they have the bit about if at least one, but no more than two of you could die on stage for maximum impact.
What about a coma?
Oh, now see, that's good. That's literally thinking outside the box.
Yeah.
I like that. That's funny.
It was very funny, but also very disgusting how when they say that, the like marketing guy, whoever the fuck that is, was like, ooh, no, that's good.
We can work with that.
Like,
we can work with that.
Let's roll with that.
Yeah. Truly, the music industry is no better off than the film industry.
No, God,
I'd
no.
assume.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm looking forward to this.
Mm-hmm.
We also got another trailer for Good Fortune, which I was already sold. I'm more sold.
Yeah, same.
What happened to you? Were you smoking? Give me a break. It's all I have. It makes me feel good. It's Keanu Reeves holding a cigarette.
Dressed as like a construction worker. Just, once again, the bit from Materialist, where it's like, how's the acting going?
How does it look like it's going? You know what? It did take a little bit of a hit for me because I think it's trying to frame one of these douchebag tech bros as a potentially sympathetic character.
Yeah.
Which
I think only works because it's being played by Seth Rogen.
yeah, and he even does the Seth Rogen laugh, but annoyingly.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I like the bit where, what did you do, Gabriel? I gave him great wealth to show him that it wouldn't solve all of his problems. What happened? It seems to have solved most of his problems.
I think the most in that sense is supposed to be the hint.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is the thing of, while not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that, I am not going to be one of those people that suggests, like, having money is the end-all be-all. But money, if it doesn't buy happiness, it very much makes it easier to buy things that make you happy.
It may not buy happiness, but it will at least pay off some of your anxiety.
Which by default means that you can buy happiness with money.
The absence of anxiety is not happiness, trust me.
It's calming, though.
Yeah.
Bitch, please. Okay, good. I was getting ready to say.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But no, still very much looking forward to this one. This looks like a good time, and I'm a big Keanu Reeves fan, so...
Oh yeah, no. This just seems to be like peak.
100% on board. And then, we also got a trailer for Peacemaker Season 2, which I can't go into too much detail about.
Because I still haven't watched the whole season. Or first season, rather.
Yep.
This episode of Under the Bridge is sponsored by the Roomba Company.
Squeaky-ass Roomba. Oh man, this is gonna be a mess.
Oh yes.
Peacemaker Season 2. Anyways!
Oh boy, this is gonna be a hell of an episode. It looks interesting. It looks cool.
He's got a dimensional portal.
Pretty sure that's how they're gonna set up this intermingling with the DCU in its current state.
Gunn's made it sound like that might not actually be the case.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is kind of weird, because that seems like the perfect opportunity to just cut and run.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is what happened, but now Peacemaker's the only one who remembers the old universe, and maybe some elements still happen, but not quite the way you remember, and...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That seems like it would have been the perfect setup for me.
Yeah, seems reasonable enough.
What the fuck were those skull things?
Displays for Metallica.
Oh, never let me do that again.
Roger that.
My throat was already a little sore. Why did I do that?
Okay, he caught me by surprise with that one.
How?
I don't fucking know.
That feels more telegraphed than that one thing in Fantastic Four. We like the movie, don't worry.
We like the movie, don't worry. As you can see and hear, this man is not on fire right now.
Yeah. As you can tell by the lack of me being on fire,
yes.
I like that movie.
Once again, for context, watch our newest episode of Cinema Synergy, please.
Yeah, all the way to the end.
Mm-hmm.
Please.
Please and thank you.
Yep, it's appreciated. Peacemaker.
I already said my bit on it.
Yeah, I don't really know what else I can say
again,
that doesn't give away stuff. So.
Yeah, because I still haven't watched all of season 1, so...
It's funny to me how, so far, the most recurring character in the new DCU since its official start is Rick Flag Sr.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why should be Rick Flag is this universe's Kang, where there's just a whole bunch of them?
There were like 3 of them.
Wait.
I mean, there was a whole stadium, but I mean, he really only showed up in 3 projects and then unceremoniously dumped off the face of the earth.
No, but I mean the whole thing of how in that one scene there's multiple Kangs.
Yeah.
There's multiple Rick Flags.
Okay,
Yeah,
I understand
That's
now.
what I was going for.
Okay.
Yeah. That would be something. You just see Rick Flag laying on the character going,
Whoa! What a dumb idea that was. I can't believe you left that in. No wonder people didn't respond.
Right.
You had something genuinely menacing going on, and then you just went a bunch of them screaming in a stadium.
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? Still a mistake to pivot away, though.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, let's talk box office. Let's
talk box office.
Let's talk box office.
The office with box, because yeah.
Thinking outside the box office.
Mm.
I'm not renaming the segment.
I think that only works because we talked about Spinal Tap this week anyway.
Yeah. No, see, that's what you do in a long-running podcast. You make impenetrable running gags that nobody will understand. What do you think From the Barrel of James Gunn is?
Fair.
Insert the sound effect. That's the new running gag anytime I mention it.
So the box office.
Yeah. We did see the highest grossing movie domestically this weekend. It was The Fantastic Four First Steps. $117.6 million domestic weekend and total, sitting at $216.7 million worldwide, against a budget of $200 million.
Alright, that's already encouraging.
Yeah, so we're looking at about $500 million if you look at 2.5 times production budget.
Yeah.
Which I think is fair for these bigger
movie.
releases.
Yeah.
But, no, that's still looking good. Also, wasn't gonna delve too deep into it, but I did want to note that Superman, which took second domestically this weekend, has crossed $500 million worldwide.
Okay.
So that's nice.
Yeah, that's good.
I wish the squeaky Roomba would shut up.
The Roomba also wants to be part of the podcast.
I don't want you here!
I don't know you. Get off my purse.
That's my purse! I don't know you! No, I'm not doing a Bobby Hill. That's a bad idea.
Yeah, no.
I already tried, but, Roomba, I swear to God!
So we went to see Fantastic Four: The First Steps this weekend.
It's The Fantastic Four First Steps. You put the in the wrong place.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's fair.
Much like Thunderbolts asterisk. Ah!
And ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and whatever other titles you would prefer.
Whatever your creed is.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I don't know about that one.
Your Honors, I am pleased to say, after 30 years and 6 fucking movies...
One of which was not released theatrically.
One of which was not officially released. Wait.
Or was that... Does that make it 7?
No, this is 5th.
Okay.
This is the 5th one.
Okay.
After 30-something years and 5 goddamn movies, we finally have a Fantastic Four movie.
That isn't terrible.
You stole it right after one of me. Well done. It's actually good. Thank God. This is a thing we have not seen since 1994.
Right.
And that one was just ironically good. And also, again, never officially released.
Indeed.
It's blatantly unfinished. And they kept in the creepy bit where Reed's a grown-ass man and 12-year-old Sue is already in love with him.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that's exactly what they want you to do.
Because I think didn't we watch that like a few years ago?
We did. I convinced everybody to sit through it. It's
one of your crowning achievements.
Still the best Doctor Doom we've ever gotten.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, isn't it just?
That's pretty bad.
Damning! No offense to Julian McMahon. He seemed like a great actor and he seemed like a decent person, but not a particularly good Doctor Doom. But I've been there before. Mm-hmm. Anyways.
Once again, watch our Noise and Synergy.
Yeah, wink wink. Where do I even go with this?
Do we want to start with the premise that I am going to rely on you on because I am still incoherent blabbling right now?
Blabbling.
As I have just given an example of.
So we're on Earth 828, not 199999, or as it's colloquially known in the MCU, 616, which it's not!
I like those moments just because it does also piss me off a little bit, but it doesn't piss me off nearly as much as it pisses you off. Iman
Vellani is correct and history will vindicate her.
Mm.
One of many reasons why she is great.
Yes, indeed.
Roomba!
So Fantastic Four.
Herbie! I swear to God!
Roomba comes over. Hey, Scott, I killed your daughter.
Oh, man. No, fortunately, Herbie's not that big of an asshole in this movie.
Yes.
No, so this is set... So in a world divorced from the sacred timeline and the rest of the MCU, the Fantastic Four are the only heroes on Earth. They've been active for about 4 years. They've solidified their team dynamics. They've already saved the world multiple times over, from the likes of Red Ghost and his Super Apes, the Mole Man and Giganto, Diablo, Puppet Master, you name it, they've fought it. Maybe... That's a spoiler. But Reed and Sue are given the remarkable news that they are having a baby. Roomba, get the fuck out of here. I might keep this part. Get the fuck... Be gone!
Roomba, no.
How is it we've never had this problem before? I have never had this problem.
Well, it's funny because this is the first time the Roomba actually decided to clean when it was supposed to.
What are you fucking doing here? Get out! I'm doing a podcast.
Man, it's like the time that the Roomba at my house broke into my bedroom in the middle of the night.
Shoot! Which way are you even going?
I don't know. It looks like it sounds like it's trying to eat something. Well, folks, the Roomba decided to leave the podcast, but not before giving us the nuclear launch codes.
Was that an Olympus Has Fallen reference?
It can be.
How dare you.
So, Fantastic Four first
Yeah, I
steps.
forget where I was. Reed and Sue are having a baby. That's
Reed
the
and Sue
one.
are having a baby.
But this happy news is unfortunately, well, okay, it's not immediately co-opted. Like, she gets pretty far along in the pregnancy, and then an ominous silver figure descends from space and tells them, your planet's been marked for death.
Yes.
I herald his beginning, I herald your end, I herald Galactus. And the Fantastic Four have to figure out how to stop their world from a cosmic force the likes of which they've never faced before, protect their family, protect the world, and just navigate all that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what? Good time.
Very good time.
It's very... Fucking ant in the mic now. I'm gonna leave it alone.
I was getting ready to blow into the microphone.
You live this day, ant.
You rue the day, or I guess that's us.
I'll rue the day I decided to let you live.
Is it too much to say that this movie feels safe, but not in a bad way?
No, definitely. I think that's a good way to put it. It feels... Because it's safe in a way that's not like most Marvel movies.
Right.
It's safe in a different way. It feels less like a standard Marvel / superhero movie, although I kind of detest calling things a superhero movie as a genre, because that's not really a genre.
Yeah. It is a genre, but it's a genre by itself with a very wide scope, just from the different flavors of superhero movies we've had over the last, 12 years.
See, I feel like other way around, superhero movie, in my opinion, refers to a very narrow subset of comic book adaptations that follow a specific formula that most of them don't actually do.
Right.
But I would say that rather than play out like a regular Marvel movie, this actually feels like it could be more just a standard Disney movie, in the sense of it's more of a sci-fi family adventure film than it is an action-heavy spectacle thing.
I suppose.
Certainly not modern Disney.
No, not at all.
Maybe, I don't know the exact decade because I'm not a Disney historian, but I feel like this could be an older class of Disney movie, just with modern effects and some slightly more modern sensibilities.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, definitely from the art style and the vibes of the movie, it's definitely harking back to, the 50s. I see it being, kind of a late 50s, Disney film.
No, it would definitely have to be older than that. Or newer than that, rather. But they certainly capture that aesthetic well.
Yes.
And also, you know what? I think part of what makes this feel safe is because the Fantastic Four have been active for 4 years, it kind of feels like a lot of their character arcs are already done.
Yeah, who they are as individuals, how they operate, how they think, and stuff like that are established points at this level.
Yeah, and I think none more so than the Thing, played here by Evan Moss Bachrach.
Yeah.
Who does a good job. It's a good character.
Oh yeah, he's great.
But I feel like the Thing is the most underutilized member of the cast in terms of character arc. But I guess, to be fair, he usually gets a decent amount of focus in Fantastic Four movies anyway. The 2005 one was very heavily based on him wanting to not be the Thing anymore and then settling into it.
Yeah.
Not so much in the sequel. And then Fantastic had that whole bit with him being a government murderer.
Wetworks.
Yeah, that's what I said. Okay. I'm back.
Was that you trying to recover from remembering Fan Four Stick?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Nope, still not done. Alright.
Yeah, no, I like the thing in this just because it's like definitely a thing of if there's anyone who is the most comfortable with this place they occupy now, it's definitely him.
Yeah, because he's mostly in a position of, you can tell there's still points where he's wistful for not being a giant orange rock monster,
Yeah.
but he's mostly settled into it, partly because, he's the idol of millions, the ever-loving blue-eyed thing.
You're right.
And for the most part, he's pretty well adjusted with it.
Yeah, and people genuinely like him for who he is. He makes kids happy everywhere he goes.
He does.
Which is honestly probably a hell of a superpower on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, in exchange for the thing not having as much focus, I feel like, honestly, Johnny gets a lot of time to shine in this one.
Johnny was kind of a surprise, because at least from my experiences in previous film, Johnny is, of course, all powerful like the rest of them, but he's kind of a...
I don't know about all powerful.
Well, definitely pretty powerful, but he's kind of a... Bonehead, maniacal, early 2000s written era bonehead.
Yeah, girl crazy.
Yeah, as I say...
Usually.
Yeah. And in this...
Slept with Doom's fiancé, he did.
Oh, really?
Yes! In a relatively recent run, there was a bit where Dr. Doom was gonna get married, and he was gonna forgive every grudge he had against everybody, including the Fantastic Four.
Oh, no.
He actually challenged Reed to a duel just to get him to be his best man.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then Johnny slept with his fiancée.
Johnny, you fucker. Literally.
Yeah! No, the best part of the whole thing was she came clean to Doom at the altar.
Oh.
And the reactions are, intermittently, everybody's horrified and mad at Johnny. T'Challa's there. He looks really horrified. And then you've got Namor just laughing his ass off. It's perfect.
I feel like I would want to be Namor in that situation.
No, you don't.
Oh, well, you know what? Considering everything else that Namor is, yeah, never mind.
No. Do you want to be the one laughing at Dr. Doom for getting for getting NTR'd before his wedding?
But it is kind of funny.
It's kind of funny, but you hold your goddamn laughter around Doom or you're going to die.
I mean, what, does Doom kill Namor at the end of
No,
it?
Namor gets away with it because he's Namor.
Right.
You think you'd get away with it?
I mean, if I was Namor, yeah.
Maybe, but then you would... But then you'd be Namor.
Oh, true, then I'd be a piece of shit.
Yeah! That has nothing to do with this movie.
No, not in the slightest.
No, not even a little bit.
Alright, so, non-spoiler things.
It's really hard, it feels like.
Yeah, it is.
But not because there's nothing that isn't a spoiler, it's just hard to tell where to draw the line.
Yeah, because a lot of the things that make this movie what it is do start with some significant events that end up becoming decent spoilers relatively early in the film.
Yeah. Which is another thing, this movie goes at a decent pace.
It does go at a decent pace. There are a couple, choppy bits of pacing through, cuts and whatnot, but otherwise it maintains its pace pretty well.
Yeah, and it doesn't feel overly long or overly short for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
It feels like, yeah, this is the story they want to tell and they got it done.
Right.
You know what? Actually, because this is kind of an issue with some of actually, most of the Fantastic Four movies, really good effects.
Very good effects. Honestly, the thing I was going to be the most interested in to see how it played out would be...
The thing?
Alright, look, here's the thing. Is them animating Reed Richards' stretchiness. And that was actually surprisingly well done.
Yeah, I think part of it's it's not disingenuous, but they were kind of clever and a little bit cheaty with it, because he's almost always wearing long sleeve stuff.
True.
Because I feel like stretchy fabric is easier to animate and not make horrifying than stretchy rubber skin.
That's fair. I think it also helps that they kind of level the audience in with it slowly, because a lot of the early times of him using his powers are just small things, like reaching across a room to grab something or something like that.
Yeah.
So that helps build up to the later bits of the movie.
Where he cuts loose with it a little bit more.
Yes.
Honestly, if I have a problem with how anything is represented, it's probably Sue's force fields.
Oh, you think so?
I don't know, I just kind of found it hard to figure out what was going on. Whenever she made a force field, okay, where is it? I can see, the rough area of where it's supposed to be, but is it a bowl? Is it a disc? Is it a wall?
Is it a plane?
Well, good job. Very good.
Thank you.
Very good. It's actually kind of apt that you brought that up, because much like Superman, this kind of feels like a I guess where Superman feels like an episode of a Saturday morning cartoon that either didn't have, like, an actual episode to explain everything, or maybe you're only catching it here, this feels more like a sequel to a movie that we never got.
Yeah, since it does especially start with the whole thing of everything significant being established from the get-go.
Which isn't a bad thing in this case. I don't think anybody's going to be particularly lost, but it does kind of speak to a broader concern I've had about the Fantastic Four since they've announced this casting, especially with Pedro Pascal, who does a great job as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh yeah, 100%.
As I knew he would. It was never a question of, is he going to be a good read? But it kind of makes me wonder what the future of the Fantastic Four looks like when a lot of their stuff seems to have already been wrapped up and their world is decently peaceful.
Just to make sure this isn't a spoiler. It was established beforehand, like well beforehand, that they were going to show up in Doomsday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe, do you think it's something where they are purposely casting them just so that it's going to be utilized until they get to Doomsday? Like how they did, like, Old Man Batman in the original, in the DCEU movies?
I'm kind of thinking maybe? And on the one hand, that's kind of a shame because they're a good cast, but the issue still does remain there that Pedro Pascal is already pushing 50.
Yeah, and it's a thing of, besides as great as they are, between age, although Pedro Pascal is a lot older than Vanessa Kirby, between age and definitely money, you can't really keep them on the long run for that long.
Unless you already signed them up for multiple ones.
True.
But it's still a case of, I don't know where they're gonna go with that now.
Yeah.
So, it's very interesting. I do like this approach, where the movie feels very different from anything Marvel has done, and it's self-contained. I just don't know that you need it. Obviously, for this movie, you did need to have it be set on a completely alternate Earth.
Yeah.
Because there is absolutely no way you could avoid having the Avengers get involved if this were to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Without making major changes to the movie, that probably would have made it worse.
Yeah.
However, I kind of feel like this is where Marvel kind of got away from themselves a little bit with the Multiverse Saga, where the movies don't feel samey, but they also don't necessarily feel differentiated enough, especially when there's no big crossover movies tying them together, because what the Infinity Saga did really well was everybody had their own arcs going throughout their movies, and the Avengers movies fed into that, but the main appeal of the Avengers movies were the big crossovers, watching characters who came from completely different sectors interacting with each other, and we haven't had that.
Yeah.
This feels like, yes, now we're building up to something good.
But what is
Phase 6?
Yeah, I was gonna say, but what is it?
It's it.
Yeah, it's it.
What is it?
What is it? Who's on first?
You want it all, but you can't have it. I am no Faith No More.
Insert Taylor Swift's verse on the Three Sad Virgin skit.
But there's only two of us. Self-call out.
Self-burn.
The look on his face. The look of resigned disappointment and disgust. It's great.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway!
This is what I live for.
All the cast is great.
Rolf Ineson as Galactus.
Oh, yeah.
Very imposing, very menacing. And part of that is the effects work, part of that's the costuming, because Galactus is not a cloud. He's a big, giant fucking man.
Yes.
And every shot of him just sells the scope, the scale, and the terror. This is an insurmountable foe. This is not fighting a person, this is fighting a hurricane.
Yes.
Except worse.
And not dropping a nuclear weapon inside of it.
Who would do that?
The president suggested that at one point.
Of course he fucking did.
If you guys could see just the face of resigned anger on his face.
Not since the post-credit scenes of Fantastic Four First Steps have I...
Any hoozles.
No, it's a big, exciting-looking space adventure. Oh, Julia Garner.
Oh, yeah, she's great as... Well, actually, you know what? Is it a spoiler to say that don't call her the Silver Surfer?
I don't think so. They never actually call her the Silver Surfer.
Yeah. Which is kind of nuts.
Interesting.
Very.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to call somebody a Silver Surfer and not have it sound stupid.
Yeah, yeah, honestly. I figured they would do kind of one, like, subtle reference where it's like, well, if they're covered in silver and they have a surfboard. And then just have it be, like, the quick thought that leaves later. Kind of like Luke Cage wearing his, like, original costume for, like, 2 seconds in the show.
I feel like that's one where the media has to give them that nickname.
Mm.
That is not one that you can have work. I mean, you can, but it would have to be a different project totally, where somebody decides to call themselves Silver Surfer.
Right.
So somebody has to see that on the news. And it's like, what do we call them? Well, they got a surfboard and they're silver. So beryllium boogie boarder. That'll never work. Clear out your desk. You're fired.
You're fired. Just J. Jonah Jameson just laughing, and he goes, "You serious?"
Oh, you're serious?
Mm.
Meat. Best I could do is a box of Christmas meat.
This is a relatively minor thing, but this is one of the few movies where I can actually appreciate the amount of real-world product placement in this. Just because they go out of their way to make it fit with the time and vibes of this movie.
They do.
Because we do get, like, we actually get ABC, the network, in this movie, in the universe of this movie.
7-Up.
7-Up. There's, like, a bunch of Canada Dry commercials.
Coppertone, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, like, cause... And it's a weird thing where it's like, normally I roll my eyes or make fun of absurd product placement, with the exception of, what was it, Josie and the Pussycats? Where the product placement was actually part of the comedy of the film. I appreciate that they actually made it work to the movie's benefit to make it fit the vibe of the movie, while also not doing stupid shit like making the fantastic car a Dodge and going, does it have a Hemi? Yeah, of course it does.
What do you mean? No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. It's like, it doesn't even have an internal combustion engine. What the fuck are you talking about?
And if it does, fuck you, Reed. Poisoning the planet. No, you know what? I think if I had to place it, this is in the a very good movie tier. But I think I'm less likely to watch it again than Thunderbolts.
I do think Thunderbolts has more staying power.
But I think it's a better movie than Thunderbolts for the most part, and especially at the end.
Well, yeah, because it doesn't kill its vibes in the last 2 minutes.
The ending of Thunderbolts is some genuinely terrible, stupid bullshit.
Yes.
And I don't know if Doomsday will try to save it, but it can't. In the context of Thunderbolts itself, the ending of Thunderbolts is fucking stupid and no place to leave the movie, and the fact that they turned it into the marketing gimmick for the movie is even worse.
Yeah.
So, that being said, Fantastic Four, I think it's a better movie, I don't know.
For me, it's a thing of, I think Fantastic Four is a better movie, quality-wise, but I also think that Thunderbolts Asterisk is a lot more personable, and in a weird-ass way, a lot more relatable to a general, relatively normal human being.
At least nowadays.
Because, I mean, I said it before, I personally always lean more towards the stories that involve people, powered or otherwise, who are more akin to, like, regular people. So by default, I'm a little bit more interested in Thunderbolts anyway.
Yeah.
So...
Boy, if you told me going into 2025, especially several years ago, that Superman would be my favorite comic book movie of 2025.
And that's in a year with 3 Marvel movies.
With 3 Marvel movies?
Yeah.
And that it's not really close?
Yeah.
Boy.
Boy, howdy now.
How the turns have tabled.
Yes.
And again, that's not to say this is bad. This is a great time. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like maybe I'm not the target demographic for this one either. I feel like this is maybe
I think it's supposed to attempting to be more of a family-oriented flick, too.
Yeah, honestly, you know what? If you're if you want to introduce your kids to the MCU and you want to do it...
This is a good one.
And you want to do it out of order, this could work as baby's first MCU movie.
Yes.
I think.
Because it's the first steps.
What do you think, spoiler section?
Yeah, let's go to the spoiler section.
Alright, yeah.
This is worth seeing. This is worth seeing in theaters.
100%. And if you don't want to get spoiled on the Fantastic Four First Steps, make sure to click away in 3, 2, 1.
Johnny has been awakened to a higher calling.
The surfer lit a fire in him, that's for sure. So, this, I thought to myself, this movie's not really as funny as most Marvel movies, and yet, when I think more on it, there's quite a bit of humor in it.
It's kind of a subtle, dry humor.
No, I feel like it's exactly the same. It's exactly the same kind of dumb quips.
Okay.
But there's something different about them. Maybe it's the frequency, maybe it's the framing. I don't know what it is.
The delivery definitely helps.
Yeah.
Like,
I get it. Johnny loves space. Johnny loves women. Here's a literal naked space woman, and Johnny thinks they had a moment. But I'm being serious, guys. Ben likes it when Johnny talks in third person.
One of the best bits that's a running gag in the film is people trying to make the thing say it's clobbering time.
Yeah, because apparently there's an in-universe cartoon where that's his catchphrase, but it's not a thing he actually says, so everybody keeps trying to get him to say it, and he keeps going, no, I'm not.
And the best bit of it is one time when all of them are, like, up in the balcony of their house, and the thing is like, all right, it's time for dinner, and Johnny's trying to get him to say it.
He goes, hey, Ben, what time is it? It's dinner time. Come on, let's eat. You can feel...
Just the, please shut the fuck up.
You can feel the, no, Johnny, I'm not doing it. Johnny.
That tone was so relatable.
Other great bits, Johnny being a light for the lab, and Reed asking to check the fuse box, then he just starts walking away, other way, turns around. Thing constantly getting exasperated with Herbie baby-proofing the Baxter building.
Yeah.
You've got... There's another really good Johnny one that I just forgot about.
Oh, someone burns him on his choice of clothes.
Oh, okay, so, you know what, I hate to say it, but the best character in this movie, or at least the one with the best line, has to go to Paul Walter Hauser as Harvey Elder, aka Mole Man, because... So, one interesting thing is, they need to evacuate New York at one point, but they need to figure out where to put all the people. So they get the idea, let's stash them in Subterranea, the underground network that Mole Man presides over. So they invite him up to the Baxter building, and he's just throwing shit left and right at them, just constantly just making jabs, throwing barbs, and... As the three of them are leaving the room so that Sue and Mole Man can talk, because she's sort of the diplomat of the team.
Yeah.
And an actual diplomat and an ambassador to basically the Fantastic Four's liaison to what is functionally the United Nations, but instead it's the Future Foundation here, which, okay, that's a choice. Latveria not invited, or they were, but they chose not to show up, which is...
I think it was the latter.
Yeah, that's perfectly...
In line with Doom's character.
Yep. So, as they're going out the door, Johnny's clearly upset, and Harvey just goes, Johnny, don't be mad. I didn't dress you this morning. Just throwing shade.
We're just like, damn!
Human Torch just got fucking roasted. I didn't know that was possible.
Hello, operator, I'd like to report a fucking murder.
That was a sick burn on the Human Torch. What are you doing? Jesus Christ.
Oh, that was good.
I really like the clever solutions in this movie.
Oh, yeah.
There's action scenes, but none of it's about a big punch-up.
Yeah.
It's all about...
Solving the problem.
Solving the problem and the solutions they get to. I like the fact that the Four is able to rally the entire world for something as crazy as we're going to build a giant teleporter network and send Earth to the other side of the universe so Galactus can't get to us.
We're going to build a mountain. What the fuck does that even mean? Man, there's like moments like that, and it's just a thing of, oh, that's such wonderful wishful thinking that I really miss right now.
Yeah.
In particular, a whole bit. So the crux of what gets things going in this movie...
A good half of the world would vote Galactus for president at this point.
Yeah.
That's over-exaggerating. It's not half the world.
I mean, fair. So, the main conflict that gets things rolling in this movie, that actually happens relatively early in the movie...
Hell, it's not even 50% of the country.
No. So, Silver Surfer comes to Earth 828 to confront the Fantastic Four and tell them that their world is doomed. The Fantastic Four get in their, honestly, like, dope-ass space shuttle.
I love that. And it's called the Excelsior.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, is Excelsior a reference to something?
Yeah, it's Stan Lee's exclamation catchphrase.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, that's super cool.
And then also the fact that it's Earth 828 because that's the month and date of Jack Kirby's birthday. That's really sweet.
That was very sweet. So they get the bright idea of going up to Galactus to confront him over this whole thing, to stop him from eating the Earth. And
tell you what, if he's a giant guy, then you can punch him.
Yes. So they get up, find Galactus, converse with him, and Galactus basically says, I will spare your Earth if you give me your child. Because
it turns out Franklin, who has yet to be born at this point, is destined to be crazy powerful. He has the power cosmic, which can cure Galactus of his hunger, but will also inflict the fate and title of the Devourer onto Franklin, basically turning him into the next Galactus. Obviously, Reed and Sue aren't willing to do that. So then Galactus uses the power cosmic to make Sue go into labor?
I think that's what was supposed to be going on there.
Accelerated pregnancy powers, go.
That's fucking terrifying.
Yeah. I don't like it.
That is genuinely terrifying.
Speaking of genuinely terrifying, the bit where Sue makes her stomach invisible so Reed can see their baby.
Yeah.
I know that's also heartwarming.
I mean, it's not.
No, it's a sweet gesture.
I mean, I am fully on Reed's side when he goes, that is such a bullshit way to win an argument.
He's correct. He's 100% correct.
He is 100% correct.
No, I like how this Reed is much more anxious.
He's a lot more anxious. His reasons for being anxious are palpable.
Yeah.
Like, they're understandable. Because it is a thing of, he has this whole bit in the movie where he talks about, yeah, I do think about the bad scenario a lot, because I have to. Because I think about this to prevent bad things from happening to all of us. Like,
and it also helps inform why he's so gung-ho on the 4 being famous and popular. That's actually an interesting bit from the comics where Reed is telling his daughter a bedtime story, and it's about the 4. Right. And he starts off with, once upon a time there was a very smart man who stares at the photo of everybody before the accident and just goes, once upon a time there was a very arrogant man who did a dumb, foolish thing.
Right.
He brought his friends and his family up into space to try to prove something, and their lives were irrevocably altered in ways that he couldn't fix. And he knew that there was no way he could ever make that right. And the only thing he could do was make them heroes. Where the whole reason he was so gung-ho on the Fantastic Four being a super team with a base and gear and logos and stuff is because he knew once that happened, his friends could never go back to normalcy, and all he could do was make them famous.
Right.
Which is just like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, that tracks.
And you feel that here, where he's still beating himself up over the cosmic ray accident, even though, as Ben points out, stop beating yourself up, you're not that smart. Yes, I am. Can you cook? It's more of an art than a science.
Can you drive?
That was improper signage.
It is funny to me that Reed Richards does not have a driver's license.
To be fair, he lives in New York.
Yeah, there's public transit everywhere. And he also has a flying car.
And he's a flying car!
That other people drive.
Yeah.
But whole bit, I'm kind of going back to Franklin. Galactus forces Sue into labor, Franklin is born, and the whole movie is just based around trying to figure out a way to save Franklin and save the planet. Which, of course, when they come back to Earth and tell people what happened, everyone freaks out because they're like, wait, you're gonna protect your baby and put all of our lives in danger?
And, to be fair, that's the one dumb thing, that's the dumbest thing Reed does in this movie, is that he just straight up tells them that.
Yeah.
Think of Reed, buddy, I respect the integrity, but man.
Yeah. But it culminates in a moment where Sue Storm comes out holding Franklin to the angry mob and just speaks to all of them. Basically uses talk no jutsu on an angry mob. And I'm just like, man, that is wishful thinking. That would not work now.
I think with the right crowd, it could definitely work. Because the unspoken bit that I really like of what she's doing there is by bringing Franklin out and introducing him, she's basically going, this is who you are asking to sacrifice. He has a name, he has a face, he has people who love him, and he is a fucking baby.
Yeah.
So, you still want to do this? You still want to be the one to make that call? And she doesn't say any of that.
But it's heavily implied.
But I feel like the implication is there, and that's what helps make people back off, especially when she recounts the difficulties with her own family when there was a car accident and their mom died and their dad wasn't the same after that.
Yeah.
So, I think that was a really effective use of illustrating what Sue is to the team in this iteration, which is she is the people person, not to say the others aren't, because Johnny absolutely is and Ben absolutely is.
Yeah.
But she is the one who can
resonate with the public the most.
Yeah.
Is there ever a timeline where Sue Storm is the president?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Fair.
She's Madam Hydra in one timeline.
Really?
Yeah.
We don't talk about that?
Not really.
Oh, cool. But kind of going back to that, of course, through the movie, they're trying to figure out solutions to deal with Galactus and save the planet. One of which being trying to literally teleport the planet, which you hinted at earlier.
Yeah.
And the world is shockingly on board with it.
To be fair, they have saved the world a bunch of different times before, so I can believe them going, yeah, look, I've run the map, this is fine.
Yeah.
0.2% margin of error, I think you said?
No, 2%.
2%. That's a lot.
That is a lot. That was the part that made me go, this is bullshit, but hey, he's smarter than me, so we'll roll with it.
2%, that's 1 in 50.
Yes, that's the highest grade of fat in milk.
Oh boy. Anyways.
Yeah, so, of course, so they start building these teleportation links. Silver Surfer comes and fucks it all up.
You know what? I like that Johnny is not Reed smart, but he's not a total dumbass.
No, Johnny is actually genuinely very intelligent in this.
Which, to be fair, if he was chosen for this space mission, he'd kind of have to be, logically speaking.
Yeah.
So he manages to piece together, from one little bit of Silver Surfer's language that she translated for him, he manages to take some recordings that they got from space and translate what they mean.
Right.
So he lures her into Times Square, and he basically points out, I understand now. You sacrificed yourself to Galactus and offered to go find other worlds for him to consume so he'd spare your world. These are messages from your planet. I think they want to thank you for what you did. Now these are all the messages from planets that Galactus destroyed that you condemned to death. Billions upon billions of people begging for mercy, all sentenced to die by you.
Yeah.
And she freaks out about it, which is like, oh,
yeah, well
hell
done.
yeah.
And then she freaks out, and then Johnny goes up and is like, hey, look, I'm just trying to do what you did and save my planet.
Yeah.
So, what are we gonna do here?
And it pays off ultimately.
Yes.
I like how Johnny is so protective of Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
That's really sweet.
That's very good.
I mean, they all are, obviously.
Yeah, but Johnny in particular.
God, like, I know the sad part is supposed to be Sue sacrificing herself, functionally overextending her life force to push Galactus through the portal with the invisibility force fields. I know we're skipping ahead a little bit.
Yeah.
But to me, the actual emotional bit is when Johnny's preparing to push Galactus through the portal because he's coming back out, and he just goes, tell Franklin his Uncle Johnny loves him, and it's just like, oh.
Yeah. There's a whole conflict about that, too, when Silver Surfer fucks up the whole, like, world teleportation thing, because they realize, alright, well, we still have one bridge in New York City, how are we gonna bring him there? And you see it on Reed's face, where he realizes that they have to use Franklin as bait, and then everyone else realizes, he's like, no, I don't. And he's not lying.
Yeah.
He's not lying, he genuinely doesn't want to use his son as bait.
But it's the only thing he can think of.
Yeah. He's like, no, there's another way, I just haven't thought of it yet.
But then he manages to talk Sue around to it, and she manages to talk the others around to it. I really like the dynamic. You know what? The dynamic everybody has, because they all get moments with each other, basically. I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Because you've got Ben reassuring Reed that the accident wasn't his fault. You've got a couple of different moments where Ben and Sue connect. Like, Ben's the one who after she told Reed, Ben's the one who figures out that she's pregnant just from really vague wording and looking at Reed's shitting his pants face.
To be fair, both Reed and Sue are terrible fucking liars.
Yeah, he's just staring at her and then just goes, are you pregnant? And he's clearly very ecstatic for her, and then when she just pops up on the bed invisible, he's like, I don't like when people do that. It's unsettling.
That was very good.
Yeah. Johnny and Sue get a couple of bonding moments where it's not that Sue doubts him, it's that Sue needs to hear his process, and once she does, she's like, alright, fine.
Yeah, I trust you.
Figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
That's very sweet. Obviously, Reed and Sue get moments, and even Reed and Johnny get a moment in the lab.
Yeah.
And of course, Johnny and Ben have really fun back and forth. What time is it? It's dinner time. Come on, let's eat. And of course, the bit that's in the trailer of at the end when this is actually even better because Galactus sends the thing into orbit, and he's freezing over, and then Johnny goes and
rescues him.
And then Johnny goes and retrieves him, and while they're flying towards Galactus, who is currently pulling Reed apart, and I gotta say...
That was horrible.
Yeah, but also Reed's stretchy limit is not where it should be.
Oh, can he stretch a lot farther than that usually?
A lot farther than that usually.
That's why they call him Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Ching!
But there's the bit of just, what time is it, Ben? No, Johnny. What time is it? No. Say it, I don't wanna. And then he finally does, and it's pretty dang good.
It's pretty good.
Because they get the idea, okay, we use Franklin to lure Galactus to this bridge, and then we send him to the other side of the universe, and he won't have his ship, so that'll work. And it almost does.
That was a thing where it's like, there's no way this plan fucking works.
Yeah, because they make the swap before Galactus is at the portal, so he just rescans and goes, baby's not here. Wonder where he is. Oh, there he is.
Yeah.
You know he can see him.
Yeah, I was just like, that was one where they saw it was like, that's not going to fucking work.
If you thought he didn't have a way to detect Franklin, you could have just put a fucking pumpkin in there.
Yeah.
That would have been really funny.
I mean, that could have worked.
Just opens it up.
Galactus probably doesn't know what a pumpkin is.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Is this what tiny humans look like? He even calls them clever little bugs. It's like, that wasn't clever.
No,
They picked the worst fucking time.
Yeah, that was not good.
You know what the real hero of this movie is? Herbie. He knows he's outmatched, and he still tries to get between Galactus and Franklin.
Yeah.
And he's even doing little bunny hip hop finger motions to get him to calm down because he's sad because his family's not there. And then when Galactus pops up, Herbie's just like shuts down the building.
Yeah.
And then still gets between Galactus and Franklin. That's just I love it.
Yeah.
I feel like I buried the lead a little bit. Sue dies.
I have officially seen too many movies with this man. Because, alright, so, as you point out earlier, Sue uses basically all of her life force to force Galactus into the portal to send him to fuck who knows where.
Which is the most effect anybody has on him all movie. Reed gets, like, one good hit by opening one of his lava vents.
Yeah.
What a weird statement. But I like that this cements that Sue is also the most powerful of the four because her force fields, and it makes a degree of sense because, yeah, she's not physically strong enough to push Galactus, but it's not about physical strength, it's about the force fields.
It's about the force.
Yeah, use the force fields, Sue.
So Sue fucking dies, and I'll be honest, the movie actually had me for a little bit.
Not even once.
Because I was like, because she stayed dead for a long while in the film, I was just like, oh, wow. Damn, she's dead. Like, she's actually fucking dead. Holy shit. What, talk about having stakes and being brave.
They already announced she was going to be in Doomsday.
I forgot.
Yeah.
But it's the thing of like, oh, wow, they actually committed to stakes, and then the baby starts like, the baby's going to bring her back to fucking life. And sure enough, they put Franklin on top of her, and he quiets up, shockingly enough, and time passes for a little bit, and then he fucking resuscitates her with whatever life force he has.
Look, man, I've seen Franklin Richards bring back the entire fucking multiverse. Bringing back one person, trivial. I saw it coming a mile away.
Franklin Richards versus Jar Jar Incredible.
That was great. Because once the movie ended, he turns to me and he asks, so is Franklin supposed to be a...
Wait, is Franklin what Disney was inspired by?
With, what's his name? Jar Jar and the Incredibles? And I just look at him, Jar Jar? You mean Jack Jack?
Yeah.
Now I'm just picturing... Bob goes to pick the baby up. It's just got Jar Jar's head going, ah! Lisa, so happy to see you, Papa! Oh, never let me do that again.
No. So we get all of that. Movie comes to its triumphant end. We get the credits.
Hero's trying to figure out a car seat.
Yes. Sue is just looking at them with a face that just goes, men.
Smartest man in the world can't figure out a car seat. That he presumably helped design.
Yeah, he had to have. But all of that happens. They fly off to fight another threat, and then we get credits, and
4 years later.
4 years later, we get...
This is great. So... No, you don't. I'm taking this one.
No, yeah, do this. Yeah, you can do this.
So, Sue's reading Franklin a book. She goes to get him another one.
Suggests Charles Darwin.
Herbie suggests On the Origin of Species, but apparently he's already read that one, and they're trying to do something a little more fun today. So she gets him an actual children's book, walks back, realizes, oh shit, there's another figure here in the living room, right next to my son. We don't see his face, but he's got a green cloak and a silver mask. And Frank, as he kneels down, Franklin reaches up to touch his face. Fantastic Four will return in Avengers Doomsday, but that's not the best part. The best part is, no reaction in the theater.
No reaction whatsoever in the theater from anybody.
Nobody cares. Lights go up, Greg looks at me, I've got a look on my face like a curdle fresh fucking milk.
And I just start laughing.
Yep.
Because I'm just like, alright, well that was neat.
Because that's the problem with switching to Doctor Doom this late in the fucking saga. The general audience doesn't give a fuck about Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
They know who Doctor Doom is, but they know who Doctor Doom is because he's one of the more notable villains, and also because he's been in the other 4 fucking Fantastic Four movies up to this point, but most of those are terrible, except for the one that never got an official fucking release. I hate to get back on the soapbox, but if a Fantastic Four movie isn't the place, where the fuck is, switching to Doom is a bad idea. It's too fucking late. We don't have any interactions between him and the Four. We don't even know if this Doom is from their world. There's no sign that Sue recognizes him. Maybe she does, but she doesn't say Victor. She doesn't give any acknowledgement that she knows who he is. The fact that Latveria exists tells me that it might be the same Doom.
Yeah.
It tells me that he might have visited Franklin before, because Doom's not the type to just let somebody see his face without trust, and the fact that Franklin doesn't immediately recoil suggests that he knows who this person is, but we don't know for sure. There is no context to this Doom. There is no history. There is no past interactions that make this an interesting villain. Even Thanos, we at least got a little bit in Guardians of the Galaxy and the very end of Avengers. Okay, very end of Avengers barely counts, but we get the little smile at courting death, which tells us that this is a real stone cold motherfucker. We don't even get to see this Doom's face. We don't see him in the flesh. That might not even be Robert Downey Jr. Who fucking knows?
I was at least hoping that we would get, like, a voice line or something from him.
Yeah, but no! We gotta save that shit for Doomsday! And I know what you're thinking. Oh, this sounds an awful lot like Thunderbolts. No, it's just the post-credit scene tanking it. It's not the actual movie. Alright,
Yeah.
Settle down.
Yeah, because the post-credit scenes usually add context for future projects.
Yeah.
But they're not necessary to understand what's going on.
I'm not surprised, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, exactly. Our expectations were low, but holy fuck.
So now in a year and a half, we get to watch them fuck up the best villain Marvel ever did.
It's going to be in the same vein
Sorry, Paste Pot Pete, but after that...
Who's Paste Pot Pete?
Not important, I'm making a joke.
Okay, so in the same vein of how I made the joke of it would be very funny if this movie sucked, and I'm very happy that it did not, it would equally be funny if Doomsday ends up actually being good.
I'm sure Doomsday will be fine. I'm sure it'll be an enjoyable time. I do not think it can... I do not think it... Settle down.
Oh, metal fart.
I do not think it can be good.
Mm.
And I say that...
Because they have to set up so much to make people interested in Doom to begin with.
Yeah, it's so much continuing the stories of characters who we haven't seen since their first appearance, shoehorning in a villain who was never meant to be involved with this saga, bringing in the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, just so they could set up a part 2.
Yeah, because there's no way that they're going to fit all of this in one movie.
No, because Secret Wars is going to be the follow-up.
Yeah.
This is going to be a depressing year for me. Year and a half.
Eh?
At least we're getting Vision.
We are getting Vision. Show or movie?
Show.
Okay, yeah.
The only movie that's between now and Doomsday is Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Which also comes out in convention time next year.
It's the same fucking weekend, are you fucking serious? At that time, hopefully I'm gonna be out of town literally all weekend, so when the fuck am I gonna go see that?
Go see a theater in the city that the con is at.
Does downtown Tampa even have?
I would be shocked if it didn't.
I'm not going there to watch fucking... I'll figure it out later.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, on the whole, this is I almost said fantastic movie.
You're really gonna say that you're gonna stop yourself from making a dad pun this time?
In this case, yes.
Okay.
But, no, this is a very sincere, very fun time.
Mm.
Like I said, I feel like it's more family-oriented, which is an interesting take, but I like when the Marvel movies have different tones. All that matters is the movie good?
Yeah.
Which, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
It is. So, still, definitely go see it. The character dynamics are great. The world actually feels lived in, which is really...
It feels fleshed out. It feels like there's a story here.
And it highlights that you don't need to go over every step. You don't need to cover the origin story if everybody already knows it.
You just need the first steps.
You got anything else?
Not really.
Cool. Yeah, sorry that was a little all over the place. I could not find my notebook ahead of the movie, so I didn't take any notes.
Yeah, he had to do what I do, and just, like, recite stuff off the cuff in his head. It's the fucking worst.
Yeah, I hate it.
Mm.
Fantastic 4 years ago.
Right.
In any case...
Do you think they picked 4 years because it's the Fantastic Four?
Oh, yeah. 100%. In any case, thanks so much for listening, everybody. Make sure to, do the things. Tip your servers, pay your fucking writers. Next week, The Bad Guys 2, Naked Gun, and She Rides Shotgun are all out.
I mean, I'm definitely going to prioritize the Naked Gun where I can.
Yeah, probably same, although who knows, maybe Maybe the bad guys. That would be funny. A weekend where we see 2 different movies.
Right.
I'm just checking. I think we missed Bambi the Reckoning. Son of a bitch.
Son of a gun.
Doesn't still have showtimes, does it?
Maybe.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Anyways, regardless of whether or not we missed the ball on Bambi the Reckoning.
This has been Under the Bridge with Greg, a.k.a. Greg.
And with Cody, a.k.a. the Scarlet Troll.
And we'll see you all next week.
Bye, everybody.
Goodbye.